Hi, this is Tommy, and I'm going to be giving a screencast today about Tim Ferriss's blog, also called the 4hourworkweek.com/blog. So, a couple things I really like about Tim Ferriss's blog is that first is that he also has a lot of social proof. So, as you can see from the header image, what happens is he tends to rotate a couple of images together so that it always shows him doing something interesting, which I thought was very cool. It just gave off a feeling of social proof. On the upper header onto the right, you also see that he has his book titles, and it says click here for more with a giant button. So there's a really big call to action, which I really like. A couple of really interesting points about this is that, as you can see, for his email subscribe, you'll see a little thing that says 7 reasons to subscribe. So it's not just a simple, oh, click here to join the newsletter. He's giving you some reasons to subscribe, which is a very cool call to action versus just click here to join my newsletter. You'll also see that he has some videos, and he'll see right here, it's like see more popular posts. He has his post laid out onto the left with a image, a title, date, and click here to read more. He uses videos. He uses multiple different ways to communicate, which I think is always very cool. Some really interesting things I enjoy about his blog is that he tests all the time. So now this is the first screencast, and I will not be able to show this, but I do know that from my experience from visiting his blog is that he will constantly change the design for different readers. I've actually watched some of his videos on how he designed his blog, and testing is so important. And he goes on to say how every time he does something, every time he puts in a new copy, he puts in a new topic, whatever it is, he always tests it to see the behavior of the visitor, which I think is very interesting because a lot of blogs are just going, oh, I'll just put this here and hopefully it'll get the visitor to do blank. Whereas Tim Ferriss and the way he's doing it isn't like that at all. He's going, here, I'm going to try this A, this B, and this C, and I'll see from actual behavior which one works the best, and not just basing it on assumptions. So, in summary, I really like Tim Ferriss's blog because he gives a lot of social proof. He gives clear calls to action with benefits of why you should do whatever he wants you to do so that there's an incentive. He also tests everything. He is meticulous about it, and a couple of books he's written have also talked about how he tests different things as well. As you can see, like the 4-hour work week, 4-hour body, and the 4-hour chef. So testing, social proof, and incentives to the call to action, having incentives. I just really enjoy his blog. Another cool fact is that his information is always amazing. As you can see, Mark echoes 10 rules of getting influencers' attentions. He has actually gotten guest posts by multimillionaires, by very successful entrepreneurs, or just very successful people in general to talk about their expertise. So it's not just a blog about him, it's a blog about what works. And that's what I really enjoy. And this has been a screencast by Tommy Tai for highworthseo.com, and hopefully see you soon. Hope you enjoyed this.